Hey guys, it is Tuesday morning here in West Virginia, and we are going to do a 2 for Tuesday video for you. And today we have two third-gen F-bodies for you. For non-GM fans, that's two third-gen Camaros from JL, from their Used OK Cars series. And that's a pretty cool series. And here they are. We have a white one and a red one. These are based on the 91 Chevy Camaro Z28 1LE. And this casting is actually, I believe, an Auto World casting. This is not the JL casting that they have. The JL casting, the front fenders look very flat. They're not defined with any body lines. This is the casting from Auto World, as far as I can tell. It does say new casting for JL, yes, but I don't believe it's a new casting overall for round 2. It's a casting from Auto World, but correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not 100% sure on that. So it's Diecast metal body and chassis, authentic factory colors, limited edition, one of 18,056, and this is your version A of release 4 of 2021. And then we have some fun facts here to read to you guys. And to order a factory 1LE performance package, it took several steps. The G92 performance axle option was required. Next, choose either the B2L 350 V8 Auto or the L89 305 V8 5-speed. Lastly, air conditioning must be omitted, and only then could the 1LE package be selected. So, did not know that. Actually, I don't even know what the 1LE package is, to be honest with you guys. And this is a very cool looking car. Let's flip it over to the back and just take a look and see what was in this lineup here. So for 2021 release 4, you had the 73 Pontiac Grand Am, which we'll be bringing those to you guys in a week or so. The 63 Ford Galaxy 500, another one we'll be bringing to you guys. And then the 1997 Pontiac Firebird TA WS6, we did those a week or two ago. And then the 91 Chevy Camaro Z28 1LE, we're doing those today. The 1978 Chevy Monte Carlo we did a few weeks back. And same, we did the 1976 Plymouth Volare Roadrunner a couple weeks ago. So that is pretty much the whole release 4 we did for you guys, or we still have 2 models to come after these, the Grand Am and the Galaxy. So this guy we have not cracked open yet. The red one I have for some pictures. So we're going to go ahead and crack this guy. And as I've always mentioned, if you just kind of work it slowly around the edge of the blister and kind of hold down on your paper like here, when you just kind of try to bring this up, it won't tear the paper so much. And then same thing, just kind of work it slowly around, and it doesn't tear the paper behind the car, which is really sweet. And then, as I said, if you hold it down over here, you won't tear this in the writing so much, and then the car will just kind of slide right out. As you can see, very minimal damage is done. Of course, the paper is going to rip where the glue was, but it doesn't rip anywhere else. So this is very nice. You can reseal this car and put it back on the wall if you want to, and if not, you can leave it loose. But yeah, I always keep the packages sometimes, because if I resell the car, sometimes the guys want the original package. I never try to pull it that they were never open, but some guys want the old package for some reason. So I hang on to them for a while. And then when I figure out that this is like a permanent piece to my collection, then I'll toss the package, which these ones I'm unsure about. So we'll hang on to the package for a while. So looking at this car, it looks fantastic. The wheels are a little bit off as far as what I can remember. The 91, 92 Z28, and I don't know if it was the Z, I think it was the Z or the RS, had 16-inch 5-spokes, maybe 17-inch, but they were flat. They were not really inverted like this. So this is I don't know, a little inaccurate on the wheels, but it doesn't look bad. These look like early Monte Carlo rally wheels or something like that, in my opinion. So it has that special hood also, where like the IROC inserts would be, but they have like reverse scoops for like a cowl induction type of scoop, where air enters from the back instead of from the front, like a ram air. You have very nice detail on the front panel with the headlights, the Camaro emblem, marker lights, fog lights. You have your chin spoiler, front valence, whatever you want to call it, for the ground effects package. Your side skirts are there, detailed door handles and locks, detailed gas tank lid. Very detailed tail lights with all different colors, the red, the amber, and the white. And then you have that spoiler, which is pretty accurate. As I remember, they did have where the ends came and were attached to the car, or at least looked like they attached to the car. It wasn't like a regular high wing. It was kind of like a, I don't know, almost like a super wing, kind of, just not as high. Except this one has the mounts in the center. The Super Wing did not. But anyways, and I'm talking about the Mark IV Supra. Sorry, getting a little ahead of myself. Sometimes I forget what I'm saying and I miss some stuff or say things. So correct me if I make a mistake, guys. And what's kind of odd, the windshield is tinted, but it doesn't look like this back window is tinted. I don't know if these are separate pieces or not. The interior looks pretty detailed. Bucket seats, nice dash, looks like. So very nice car. Highly detailed undercarriage, and it is metal and metal rubber tires. So pretty cool. And these are easy to wheel swap. As I've shown before, they just kind of pull right off with the wheel itself. That's one thing cool about JL. So if you did find a different set of wheels you think would look better on this, if it's from a JL car, you can just pop them off like this and pop them right on the car, as long as it's not a mushroom tip axle that goes through the wheel like a Hot Wheel. Johnny Lightning does have some like that, but they're a little bit rarer. The most of them are these pull-off wheel and tire. So, moving along to the second guy, we're not going to really look at the package. Just to tell you, it is done in a bright red. And this has some more fun facts that are a little different than the white one. This is the first release of our newly tooled 91 Chevy Camaro Z28 casting. Chevy only built 478 units of the Camaro Z28 coupes with the 1LE option for 1991. So these are pretty rare. So this one I've already opened, and I did not hold down on the paper too good. As you can see, it tore into the red little paint swatch there. So let's get him out and take a look at him. And I do like this red. It is bright red, like they said. No tricky name to remember for the color, like Guards Red or Racing Red or something like that. This is just bright red, and it is bright and shiny, and it looks good. Same thing with the windows, like tinted windshield, clear back window, and a tan saddle, more tan than saddle, or even like a light beige interior. And the wheels are color matched. On the white one, it's hard to tell a little bit that they're color matched. But it is obvious a little bit, but not as obvious as the red. That's why I said these kind of remind me of the early Monte Carlo rallies. But the Z28s did have like where the inserts were trimmed in red or teal. I think the two most popular colors on the Zs that I remember seeing in 91, 92 was red, and also like a, I don't know, it's like an aqua teal greenish blue color. But it was a nice color, but yeah, I don't know what they called it. So same details, that reverse scoop style hood, detailed headlights, marker lights, fog lights, and then all the body lines are nicely detailed on here. That's why I said this is not the original JL 3rd Gen Camaro casting. This is probably the Auto World casting. And it could be the first time that they tooled it as a 91, like this wing. Could be new and such, but I'm not sure. And then you have your detail on the tail lights and such is very nicely done. And then the detailed chassis. It is metal on metal also. So that is your 91 Camaros from JL, the first releases for JL anyways, from 2021. So that is it for today, guys. We'll be back a little later this week. I'm not sure what we're going to do next, if we're going to do something before Friday or not, but we'll always be here on Friday for Free at Friday. So let's see if we'll be back before Friday or not. So stay tuned, turn on your notification bell so you'll know if I do release something before Friday. Thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy the rest of your week.